कराइए प्रमोद जी।
Sir, Mr. Johnson. Sir, sir, secretary is joining. We are waiting. We are all waiting here. Secretary just went, so you'll be joining, sir, another couple of 1 or 2 minutes. Now visible, sir.
वेलकम वगैरह शुरू कर दो क्योंकि मुझे फिर से पार्लियामेंट अंदर जाना है।
Sir.
Namaskar. On behalf of Ministry of Coal, I take an opportunity to welcome our Honorable Chief Guest and Honorable Union Minister of Coal, Mines and Parliamentary Affairs, Shri Prahlad Joshi ji, Additional Secretary Coal, Shri Vinod Kumar Tiwari sir, Additional Secretary Coal and Nominated Authority, Shri M. Nagaraju, all the dignitaries of Ministry of Coal present here, dignitaries and delegates of other ministerial government body, SBI CAPS, MSTC, stakeholders and prospective bidders, media representatives, distinguished invitees and participants present here and connected through virtual mode. Welcome to this auspicious occasion of launch of 15th tranche of auction under CMSP Act 2015 and 5th tranche of auction of coal mines under MMDR Act 1957. We have gathered here for the subsequent round of auction for commercial mining, having a total of 122 mines geographically spread over the 11 coal-bearing states. Now, may I request Shri M. Nagaraju, Additional Secretary Coal and Nominated Authority, for welcome address.
Honorable Minister for Coal, Mines and Parliamentary Affairs, respected Secretary Coal will be joining shortly, and my colleagues from the ministry, and others who have joined online virtually to participate in this auspicious inaugural program for the 5th round of auctions. Now, as you know, this is 4 rounds we have completed successfully. In fact, the 4th round auctions, forward auctions will start tomorrow for the 5 mines. And with that, 4 rounds we have completed since launching on 18th of June 2020. This year, 21-22, we have almost completed. We have completed 3 rounds, and including second attempt of another 3 rounds. So virtually, in fact, we have run about 6 rounds this year, 1 year, which is a very large number. And during this 5th round, we are offering about 122 coal mines, out of which 18 new mines, including 9 lignite mines, 91 rolled over mines, 9 are second attempt from 3rd tranche, 4 are from the second attempt from the 4th tranche. Altogether 122 mines, including both coking and thermal coals, coal blocks, partially explored and fully explored. And interestingly, 11 states, all these mines spread over 11 states, which is including Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu also we brought in. Lignite, of course. Now 9 lignite mines we have offered. So this is a big thing for the country, as I think since we have done till now, till now we have done allocation for 116 mines, including the ton mines we are allocating shortly for almost 500 million tons PRC. When this year production we are touching almost about 83 million tons. Next year we are expecting about 130 million tons, and the year after, I think again we are going to touch almost anywhere between 150 to 160 million tons. So the production from the allocated mines also going up substantially compared to the previous year. This is due to the continuous monitoring by the ministry, by the minister, secretary, and also participation, help from the state governments. So this is all This is all because of the several measures we have taken. So without much much of the time taking, so I welcome Honorable Minister for Coal and Parliamentary Affairs and Mines and Secretary Coal, Dr. Anil Kumar Jain, and to all my colleagues for this launching of fifth round of coal block auctions for commercial sale of coal. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Dr. Anil Kumar Jain, Secretary Coal, to kindly address the gathering with the key points of today's launch of auction of coal mines for commercial mining.
Thank you, Honorable Minister for Coal, Mines and Parliamentary Affairs, my colleagues here and other dignitaries and other colleagues who have joined from Ranchi and other places. The Additional Secretary, Mr. Nagaraj, who has been the architect of this policy in the last 2 years since he has been here, has in great detail shared the features of this policy, achievements, and the newness in this launch of the lignite blocks as well. I will only take out some of the takeaways from the numbers that Nagaraj has shared, from 63 to 87 million tons. This year we have achieved nearly a 33% rise. Next year from 87 to 130 is going to be nearly 50% rise. So I would say that without the success of these mines, the captive mine, merchant mines, and the ongoing commercial mines, we have to also acknowledge that the reforms which were introduced through the MMDR Act in 2020 and 2021 have also contributed to these achievements of our CMSP mines. So the commercial mines that we have launched, some of them, I believe 2 of them have already come into production.
Yes.
Their contribution may not be substantial as so far, but the reforms done, let us say, of sale of 50%, in the mining plan increase by 40% without the need to come back for, revalidation. All these reforms which have taken place in 2020 and 2021, they have actually supplemented the efforts of the previous, tenure between 2015 to 2020. Today, when we are struggling with these high international prices, which has upset the fine balance of coal in power, where about 15,000 megawatt, 16,000 megawatt of capacity out of 205,000 megawatt capacity is based on imported coal-based generation, and that has less than halved. So it is actually the combined effort of Coal India plus these captive mines which has actually salvaged the situation. Because come to think of it, Coal India, unfortunately because of the epidemics, the pandemic, and then there were some natural disasters in 2019, the river which had flooded the mine. In 2021, we had the first bout of COVID, 21-22, the second bout of COVID. So in 18-19, where Coal India had produced 603 million tons, in 1920, they could barely do 600 or so. And this year they are going to achieve 620. So actually speaking, we have not been able to get a robust even 5% growth rate between FY19 and FY22. So it is actually the captive mines and the CMSP mines and the reforms undertaken by this government that has really, taken care of the present situation. So I have no doubt that the steps which have been taken in these last 2 years for coal gasification, the incentives given in the blocks, the lignite mines that you are auctioning right now, these will actually become the foundation for a new gas-based economy for the country in the coming years. So with these words, I want to assure the Honorable Minister that the Prime Minister, as I keep hearing from the Coal Minister and also sometimes in the meetings articulated by the PM, actually had a vision in his mind that coal sector has to be unshackled. I remember the minister had actually given us this term, unshackling the coal economy. I think when we launched the commercial.
mining.
So that has truly happened, and now there is no stopping it. I'm still getting requests from mining companies and others कि साहब ये माइन अगली राउंड में डाल दीजिए, ये माइन अगली राउंड में डाल दीजिए. So today coal has actually, and another word which was used I think was unleashing. That has also happened. So with these words, I will close my remarks, and I want to thank the entire team here, including CMPDI, who have supported this agenda, which has passed the scrutiny of transparency and openness and fairness. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. And now we are moving towards the launch. And it is our proud privilege to request our chief guest, Honorable Union Minister for Coal Mines and Parliamentary Affairs, Shri Prahlad Joshi ji, to formally launch the auction process by inaugurating the auction website of MSTC.
This has become a ritual. You keep doing it so often, huh?
Thank you so much, sir. With this, the domain for subsequent round of auction is open to prospective bidders. May I now take the opportunity to request our Honorable Minister for Coal Mines and Parliamentary Affairs, Shri Prahlad Joshi ji, for his kind words on this auspicious occasion.
Shri Anil Kumar Jain, Secretary Coal, Shri Nagaraju ji, Shri V.K. Tiwari ji, officials from the SBI Capital, and all other officials from the ministry, stakeholders. I am really sorry I could not come in time because Parliament session is on, and many times, sometimes without expectation, things come before us. At that time I have to rush, so it got delayed. And at the outset, I thank each one of you for being here with us today on the occasion of launch of 15th tranche of the mines auction under CMSP Act 2015, which is also the 5th tranche of the coal mine auction, commercial coal mine auction under MMDR Act. We have already concluded 3 successful rounds of the auctions of commercial coal mines and allocated 42 coal mines having peak rated capacity of 87 million ton per annum since the launch of commercial coal mine auction 2020. These mines will generate employment for more than 1.17 lakh people. We are also starting the bidding of coal mines under this round from tomorrow itself. The success of these auctions indicate that right steps being taken at all levels in the government to bring the growth in the coal sector. This will help further to strengthen the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat. Under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, Ministry of Coal is on journey to reform the coal sector and unlock its values for the benefit of the country. We are all aware of the important role coal plays in the Indian economy, and India is a leading producer, consumer and importer of the coal. The total power generation in India as on 22nd March was 4.43 billion units. In this, coal and lignite contribution is 75.9%, almost 76%. As on 31st January 2022, the percentage share of the total installed capacity of coal is 52% and renewable is 38%. Per capita electricity consumption in India as on 2020 was 1,208 kilowatt per hour, while the world average is 3260. This shows that the need of coal is necessary and it is going to increase. Coal is not only running these power plants, but also the nation. Powering the homes and the industries, providing the employment to the lakhs of people. Energy security of India has been the prime consideration of the Indian government right from independence. While India has come a long way since energy security and the electricity availability are among the top priorities of the government even today. India needs continuously focus on meeting the energy needs of its over-expanding economy. With the consistent and focused efforts, India has been able to achieve considerable increase in the domestic coal production. The domestic coal-based electricity generation in the country has increased from 16% as compared to last year during the same period. But coal production from Coal India, as rightly quoted by Secretary, it is not up to the expected mark because 16% increase in the generation, but 5%, less than 5% growth, it is really a matter to be worried. The domestic coal production overall from 614 in 2021 to 677.1 million ton in 2022 till February. This growth is around 10.2%. While offtake has increased from 612 to 736, the growth of 20% during the same period. I would urge the industry to continue to participate enthusiastically in the coal mine auction and also operationalize the mines as per the schedule so that India can be certain of its energy future. Recognizing the need of more supportive policy framework and ecosystem that promote the sector, we are opening the new avenues with the fourth tranche of coal auction. 109 mines are being offered, highest ever. 29 mines on offer that were deallocated by Honorable Supreme Court. Mix of the mine with small, large reserves, coking and non-coking mines, and fully and partially explored mines. 80 are under MMDR Act and 29 are under CMSP Act. First time, I would like to underline, first line lignite mines are being offered, 9 mines. Mines are spread across the 11 states, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu and Bihar. About 63 billion tons of coal reserve is being offered. With the several changes, we have made this auction even more attractive, I can say lucrative. For the bidders, incentive for the coal gasification increased from 20% to 50%. Allowed surrender of coal mine upon encountering difficult in mining condition. We are developing the National Lignite Index to link the pricing of the lignite with the market. We are open for new suggestions from the stakeholders to make the auction process more attractive and lucrative. Commercial coal mining is expected to bring much needed new investments in the country to generate the employment, both direct and indirect. The entire revenue from the auction would be allocated to the coal-bearing state governments. It will bring socio-economic benefit to the coal-bearing areas like Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Arunachal Pradesh, Bihar, Assam. The success of these auctions will further strengthen the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat as it will help reduce India's coal imports. I urge the coal-bearing states to facilitate the opening of the allocated mines. I hope to see the greater participation in bidding process and wishing all the participants very best. And I would also once again urge the state government to be proactive so that the revenue, whatever is generated, it will be at your kitty. With these words, thank you very much, and I wish all the best once again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your invaluable guidance, because of which coal sector is able to achieve the targeted milestones. And thank you, sir, for blessing the occasion. Now, may I invite Shri Bhavani Prasad Pati, sir, to extend word of thanks.
माननीय कोयला खादान संसदीय व्यापार मंत्री श्री प्रहलाद जोशी जी, कोयला सचिव डॉक्टर अनिल कुमार जैन जी, कोयला मंत्रालय का मेरे साथी मित्रों, मीडिया से जुड़े हुए तमाम पत्रकार और इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया से भी जुड़े हुए तमाम व्यक्तियों, CMPDIL, SBI कैप्स और मेरे साथी मित्रों, सर इतने व्यस्त कार्यक्रम होते हुए आप आज इस 5वां कमर्शियल ऑक्शन ट्रांच में आप भाग ले सके, हमें उद्बोधित किया, हमें मार्गदर्शन दिए और हमारा मनोबल बढ़ाया। इसलिए मैं आपका हार्दिक आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। मैं हमारा कोयला सचिव डॉक्टर अनिल जैन का भी हार्दिक आभार व्यक्त करता हूं, जो हमें समय सर तत्परता के साथ मार्गदर्शन देते रहते हैं और हमारा मनोबल बढ़ाते रहते हैं। मैं खास इस संदर्भ में CMPDI का भी धन्यवाद ज्ञापन करना चाहूँगा, जो इसी ट्रांच में तथा इससे पहले जितने ट्रांच हुआ है इसका तमाम डॉक्यूमेंट तैयार करना, जैसे कि ब्लॉक ब्रोशियर और तमाम इंफॉर्मेशन तैयार करना और सही तरीके से तैयार करना में मदद करते हैं और इनके कार्य में बहुत अच्छा रीते करते हैं, तो इनके खास मैं आभार व्यक्त करूंगा। मैं SBI कैप्स और MXTC का भी खास धन्यवाद अर्पण करूंगा कि जो कि अभी तक जितने ऑक्शन हो चुके हैं बहुत अच्छे तरीके से बिना कोई कंट्रोवर्सी के साथ ये ऑक्शन कर चुके हैं। मैं तमाम मीडिया की जितने व्यक्तियों हैं इनको भी खास आभार व्यक्त करूंगा कि आज वो हमारा कार्यक्रम को वो में हाजिर रहे, इसको प्रसिद्धि देने के लिए प्रयत्न किए। मैं हमारे जितने मित्र हैं मिनिस्ट्री की और तमाम अधिकारी कर्मचारी जो हैं इनके लिए भी आभार व्यक्त करूंगा कि आज ये मीटिंग में हाजिर है। धन्यवाद। थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir. With this, we come to the end of this launch. We request the prospective bidders to participate more and more. Thank you once again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, bhai Manoj. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.